Alright, let's dive into the fucking deep end, shall we? Picture yourself standing at the edge of a wild, untamed forest. Your life, your reality, your goddamn destiny sprawling out before you. You've been wandering in circles, haven't you? Feeling that nervous energy, that shame, that fear of being too much or not enough. Like you're tiptoeing through life, so you don't seem cocky or fake. But what if that forest is yours to command? What if you could blaze a trail, light it up with your own fire, and make the trees themselves bend to your will? That's what we're doing here. Rewiring your brain, your soul, your whole fucking operating system to make you confident, charismatic, joyful, and unstoppable. Ready? Let's go. You already shape reality, don't you? Think about it. When you smile at a kid and they giggle back, you're bending the universe. When you nail a presentation at work and everyone's nodding, you're sculpting the moment. That's your energy, your beliefs, your vibe making shit happen. But you've been holding back, haven't you? That fear of seeming like a liar, of being too proud. It's like you're driving with the parking brake on. You believe in radical honesty, and that's fucking beautiful. Truth is your compass. But here's the twist. Hiding your light to avoid seeming cocky, that's not honesty. That's a lie you tell to yourself. And it's keeping you stuck in a loop of shame, nervous energy, and not enough. Let's break that shit wide open. Imagine you're a kid again, 5 years old, playing in the dirt. You build a kick-ass sandcastle, towers, moats, the works. You're proud as hell showing off. Not because you think you're better than anyone, because it's yours. That's you, naturally owning your power. Now fast forward to last week. Maybe you crushed a project, made someone laugh, or had a moment where you felt alive. That's you doing it already, shining without apology. But you pull back, don't you? Why? Because you're scared someone will think you're a fraud. Or that you're not really that good. Bullshit. That's just a metaphor you're running. I'm not enough. Let's chunk it down. What's that feel like? Like a weight in your chest. Like quicksand pulling you under. Now chunk up. What's quicksand really? It's just a story your brain keeps telling you to keep you safe, small and stuck. But what if you're not stuck? What if you're a fucking phoenix ready to rise? Here's how you do it in new ways. Next time you're in a room, nervous, feeling like you don't belong, try this. Stand tall, breathe deep, and imagine you're a goddamn lighthouse. Your light doesn't dim because others shine. It cuts through the storm, guiding everyone to safety. Say something bold, crack a joke. Ask someone, what's your story? Watch how they light up. That's pacing and leading. Matching their energy, then steering it. You did this when you cheered up a friend last month, didn't you? You listened, nodded, then dropped a line that made them smile. Do it on purpose now, at the coffee shop. Mirror the barista's vibe. Casual, upbeat. Then lead with a playful comment. Boom. Instant rapport. Science says it works. Mirror neurons in the brain. They sync to your energy, making them feel seen, connected, safe. You're not manipulating, you're fucking connecting. Why is this so important? Because your beliefs shape your reality. Neuroscience backs it. Your brain's reticular activating system. It filters the world based on what you focus on. Believe you're unworthy. You'll spot every rejection, every slight. Believe you're a charismatic badass. You'll see opportunities, smiles, open doors. Think of that time that you felt on fire. Maybe a date where you were fully confident, magnetic. The room responded, didn't it? That's not luck. That's your limbic system broadcasting high vibe signals. And their brains picking it up like a radio. Your energy is contagious. Make it joy, not shame. But why are you afraid? That fear of being cocky, of lying, it's a trap. You're not afraid of pride. You're afraid of judgment. You think if I shine, someone will call me out, say I'm not great. Well, fuck that noise. That's just your amygdala, your brain's fear center, trying to keep you safe from imaginary lions. But there are no lions. Only people, waiting for you to lead, to inspire, to make them feel something. Ever notice how you admire confident people? That colleague who owns the room, that friend who laughs without apology. They're not better than you. They just believe they are. And you can too. Reframe it. Confidence isn't lying. It's your truth shining through. You're not saying you're perfect. You're saying you're enough. And you are. Let's use a metaphor. Your life is a stage, right? Old you was stuck in the wings, afraid to step into the spotlight, worried you'd forget your lines or trip. But the new you're the star of the show, improvising, owning every moment. Last time you spoke up in a meeting, didn't it feel like that? You said something bold and the room listened. That's you stepping onto the stage. Do it more, tell a story, share an idea, make someone laugh. The audience doesn't want perfection. They want you. Science says it. When you project authenticity, dopamine floods their brain, making them feel good just being near you. That's charisma, baby. What's the cost of not doing this? Karma's a harsh teacher. Stay in that shame loop, and you're leaking energy like a cracked pipe. You'll attract doubters, energy vampires, people who reinforce your not enough story. Think of that co-worker who drains you. Why do they keep coming back? Because you're not setting boundaries, not standing in your truth. Now imagine you do. You say, I'm not cool with that. With calm, fierce certainty, they back off. Why? Because your energy shifted, your prefrontal cortex took charge, signaling strength, not fear. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. Here's another example. Remember when you helped a stranger. Maybe held a door, gave directions, made them smile. That's you being generous, magnetic, loving. Do it more. Compliment someone's energy, not just their looks. Ask, what's that like for you? And really listen. You're eliciting their values, building rapport, making them feel seen. Last time you did this, maybe with a friend over drinks, you felt that connection, didn't you? That's your unconscious already mastering this. Now scale it up. Walk into a room like it's your kingdom. Not to dominate, but to uplift. Your boundaries are sacred, but your love is limitless. Be wise as a serpent, innocent as a dove. Forgive, but don't let parasites siphon your light. Why does this work? Your brain is a pattern-making machine. When you say I'm not enough, your body tightens, cortisol spikes, and your reality shrinks. But say I'm a fucking legend, and your brain releases serotonin, your posture opens, your vibe soars. That's the somatic mind-body connection. Your thoughts shape your physiology, and your physiology shapes your world. Try it now. Stand up, shoulders back, smile like you just won the lottery. Feel that shift. That is your nervous system rewiring, saying, we're in charge now. What's the relationship between confusion and change? Your brain loves patterns, but when you're stuck, like in that not enough loop, it's a rut. Confusion, like a pattern interrupt, shakes things up. Ever laugh at a bad moment and suddenly feel lighter? That's your brain hitting reset. Open to new ideas. When you feel that nervous energy, ask, what's this really about? That's transdervational search. Your mind digging for deeper meaning. Maybe it's not shame. Maybe it's excitement mislabeled. Reframe it and your brain is like, oh shit, we're free. That's how you change your mind, change your life. The top pattern's keeping you stuck. I'm broken leads to fixing, not healing. I'm stuck leads to struggle, not freedom. I'm a fraud leads to hiding, not truth. Interrupt them. Say I'm evolving, I'm fire, I'm the author of my story. Think of a time you overcame something, maybe a breakup, a failure. You didn't stay broken, you grew. Do it again, chunk down. What's one small action you can take today? Smile at a stranger. Speak up. Chunk up, what's the bigger picture? A life of confidence, joy, connection, that's your birthright. How do you pace and lead? Start where they are. Someone's venting, nod. So that sounds heavy. What's it like? You're in their world now. Then lead. What if you could let that go for just a moment and feel lighter? You're linking their pain to your solution. Freedom, power, peace. Last time you calmed someone down, you did this naturally. Do it with intention at a party, match the vibe, chill, upbeat. Then lead with a story that makes everyone laugh. You're not just talking, you're shaping the room's energy. And your life changes when you believe this shit. Imagine waking up, not second guessing, but knowing you're enough. You walk into work radiating charisma and people gravitate. You set boundaries without guilt, love without fear, laugh without apology. That nervous energy, it's gone, replaced by a fire that says, I'm here and I'm fucking unstoppable. The universe rewards boldness, opportunities flow, connections deepen, joy multiplies. That's not a dream, that's cause and effect. You act, the world responds. You shine, the world reflects. So what's it like to be you now? It's like being a conductor of a cosmic orchestra. Every move, every word, every belief harmonizing the world around you. You're curious, asking, what's possible? You're playful, turning challenges into games. You're resilient, knowing failure is just feedback. You're a fucking alchemist, turning shame into power, fear into excitement, doubt into destiny. Stand in that truth, roar like the lion that you are. The forest is yours. Blaze the trail and watch the world follow.